Shalom, shalom. It's your brother Wabram. You're back with another lesson, Lord willing, to be edifying. I'm going to start by giving all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah, Ba'ashem, Muhammad Kakadash, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shah. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who taught me this truth. And shalom to the 144,000 and the one third. I just got another lesson I want to get into, man. These small hatters are starting to speak up, man. They starting to tell the truth. Who are the true and living people of the Most High Power? So they're starting to say that they are not the people of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah. So I got this video here I want to touch on. So I'm gonna play it, and and y'all listen to what this man's saying.
This guy, again, he drops a truth bomb that a lot of people cannot deal with. Take a listen, and of course, I will be right back.
So I took a break from social media and posting videos and creating videos, and it happened to be right before the Palestinians from Gaza kidnapped and caused harm to certain innocent Israelis, which has spurred this horrible, reaction by the Israelis. And this is important to me. My sister lived in Israel while this was going on. She has since moved away. I visited Israel in 2005, and I actually got the chance to go and meet an army major who took me to the wall or the fence and showed me the technology that they were using to monitor every move of the Palestinians. Meanwhile, on this tour, I had learned about how Israel has, these Jews had suffered and they finally got to come home. And they were just talking about the wars that they've been in. This wasn't peace. Israelis haven't been peaceful to Palestinians. They forced them to live, be born in, grow up in an actual real-life prison-like situation. If you haven't been there, then shut up, please. Because Fox News and MSNBC and the rest of them aren't telling you the truth. If you haven't gone and seen for yourself and asked yourself, would I want to be treated in that manner, then be quiet. Because the Israelis weren't just responding to the violence of the Palestinians, but the Palestinians were responding to the violence of the Israelis. And it's horrible. If you haven't been there, don't know. It's horrible. Well, it's the same as how America was built, right? Although it's kind of different because America was built on much more violence and for a much longer time. And so, Jews, white from Europe. Americans, white from Europe. You hear about the stories of everywhere we've gone to conquer and control, we've tried to make darker skinned folks feel worse and subservient to us and oppressed by our desire to win the race. And so if we're going to be mad at the Palestinians for responding to such horrible living conditions, then we should damn sure be grateful as can be that the Africans, Aboriginal folks, whether it was in South Africa, the United States, South America, the islands, wherever we have gone and truly oppressed them, that they have never responded in that manner. So as white folks, we should be grateful for and looking to repair the harm of our culture so that we don't do this again to the people that have demonstrated the greatest amount of peace. But instead, what do? We make their lives miserable and try to create a level of hopelessness, add drugs and guns into their community, and then we paint the picture through media that they're violent. That's trickery at its finest. And that's what's happening in Palestine and Israel as we try to support the Israelis. We don't know how to support anybody other than give them more violent weapons to defend themselves. It's a sickness. Everything is about violence with us. And then we get upset and paint a picture of the Palestinians being violent or black folks being violent. We're violent. As a Jewish man, I am no different than a white Christian. We have white on white violence. It's called Russia, Ukraine. It's called all of the wars we learned about in our world history classes. We're violent. Our culture is violent. Not our skin tone makes us violent. Our cultural practices and justifying them make us violent. And yet we get to control the narrative, so we paint the picture that everybody else is. We should not only be fighting for Palestinians to have a level of freedom to live a life according to how they desire, but we should also be fighting for the same thing here in America, in the United States, that black folks should have the reparations that they deserve and repair. And we need to learn the humanity of the being a part of the healing process, because we need some cultural changes. And we should be thanking those that have endured 400 years of our violence and manipulation, that they have never responded in that way. Shows a level of strength and a level of connection and an actual godlike manner, representing what all that they're fighting for in Israel. Control over the land that the biblical life was written about proves that the actual Hebrew Israelites were probably just black folks, right? Not us. We came there in the 40s to conquer the land. And this is the results of all of our conquering. So I'll be the first to say thank you to the black folks that have uplifted us and protected us throughout the years by demonstrating a level of peace and love that we can't even understand and see. That is what the Bible's stories are about. That is the example for which we all should be living.
Okay, everybody. So this guy said.
So there you have it, man. He subliminally told you that they are not the people, man. Without telling you they are not the people. Which he said it, but he didn't really want to confirm it. But he knows that the blacks, Hispanic, and Native Americans here in America are the Israelites. That's why he said the black folks. And he said that the people over there may have been dark-skinned, which he knows, man. He knows in the spirit that he is not an Israelite, and those blacks, Hispanic, and Native Americans are the Israelites, because they fit the prophecies, and they fit that they are not those. They are peaceful people, and his culture and his people come from a warlike people, man. And we bring these lessons out, man, just to edify our people. Now, him saying he's an Edomite without saying he's an Edomite, no one can say the so-called white man is not the Edomites, man. That's an old debate, man. That debate just put to bed now. They're coming out and telling you they are not the Israelites, man. They are the Edomites by their culture. This is what they've. This is embedded in them. They can't change. So let's get to it, man. I got a couple scriptures I want to hit just to land back off that video. Start here in Psalm 64, man. It goes hand in hand with what he said. Psalm 64 in verse 8 it says, "So they shall make their own tongue to fall upon themselves." And his tongue did fall upon themselves because he knows that he's not Israel, man. He's not Yasharallah. He's not an Israelite. He says, all that see them shall flee away. So all those nations that was joined hand in hand with them, was allies with them, they're starting to flee away, man. He says, and all men shall fear and shall declare the work of power. See that? He just declared the work of the Most High Power, man, because he said it came in the 40s. And the Israelites was there way before then, man. Yahushua was in that land. And he knows he knows, man, in his spirit that he's not an Israelite, man. And he knows those people over there in the Middle East now that are claiming to be us are not Israelites as well, man. And he said that we control the media. We can demonize the people and paint a narrative to put us as the so-called blacks, Hispanic, and Native American as being violent and being all type of thugs and all that stuff because they own the news in the media. But they are the ones that's really behind the war, man. He told you, man. Everything he said was spot on, man. Verse 9, it says, and all men shall fear and shall declare the work of power, for they shall wisely consider of his doings, man. And the Lord is making their tongues fall upon themselves, man. The righteous shall be glad in Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua. See, we're proclaiming the name and power of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua, man. We're glad because the Lord is bringing these prophecies to pass. And if you don't believe it, then you're just going to be left behind, man. Your fate is supposed to be death after pain, man. And then you'll go back in the kingdom. And we're not arguing with anybody anymore about these scriptures, man. The elect more likely is sealed, as Apostle Tahar said, man. The elect more likely is sealed, man. And everybody else is stragglers, man. You need to jump in. You need to jump on the boat now, man. Because if you're on the fence and not thinking this truth is from Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua, you're slated to be destroyed, man. Because the righteous are seeing the prophecies come to pass, and we're seeing that the Lord is moving the earth in the direction of Yahushua returning, man. 10 again, it says, the righteous shall be glad in Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua and shall trust in him. See that? We're trusting in the Lord now because his word is being shown right before us to be undoubtedly the truth, man. And all the upright in heart shall glory. See that? All the upright. You believe and have faith in Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua, you should be glorying in this truth, man. You should be prophesying this word, man. To the best of your ability. You should be pushing this word out to the best of your ability, man. This is Romans 8. And verse 16. It says, the Spirit itself beareth witness with our spirit. You see that? These are scriptures, are nailed in the coffin scriptures, man. Because he knows his spirit does not line up with a peaceful people, man. His spirit does not line up with Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua, man. These are nailed in the coffin scriptures, man. Now everything has been painted perfectly before our eyes, man. And if you can't see it as an Israelite, man, being from the various tribes of the 12 tribes, you blacks, Hispanic, and Native Americans, if you can't see it now, then you're going to be destroyed, man. That's simple and plain, man. You want to call on Jesus and you want to straddle the fence and don't think this truth is the real doctrine of the Lord, or this truth is of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua, man, you're going to be destroyed, man, by thermonuclear missiles, or you have a gruesome death before the end, man. Because our spirit bear witness that we are sons of the living power, man. There's no doubt about that, man. Our people, even though Jake not even being in the truth, our people know when we do wrong through the spirit, man. You know what I'm saying? There's plenty of people that, man, and I said, man, I know I shouldn't have shot that, man. You know what I'm saying? They regret it, man, because they know that's not our spirit, man. That's not the spirit of the Lord, man. But our people have heavy demons on them, and that's why they act on instinct and emotions, man. They have heavy demons on them. But our spirits, man, the men of the Lord, spirits bear witness that we are Yasharallah, man. We are sons of the living power, man. Princes of the power. It says, in verse 16 again, it says, the Spirit itself beareth witness with our spirit that we are the children of power. And if children, then heirs of power, and joint heirs with Hamashiach. If so be that we suffer with him, that we may be also glorified together, man. And we're suffering now, man. We have no power to do anything, man. And the Lord wanted us to wait on him. So we're our spirits bear witness that we are the children of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua, man. And they know it, like he said, man. Then he's happy that we had nobody's came up against him, man. He said he's happy that the blacks ever came up against him because they know that they have been wicked to every nation on earth. This is Hosea 1 and verse 10. It says, yet the children of Israel shall be as the sand of the sea, which cannot be measured nor numbered. And it shall come to pass that in the place where it was said unto them, ye are not my people, there it shall be said unto them, ye are the sons of the living power. And that's what we're saying, man. We know now. There's no doubt about it. We know we are the sons of the living power, man. And that's why we pray to the Lord, man, constantly, man. We put up our lessons showing our faith in the Lord, man. Because it's undoubtedly the truth now, man. It's undoubtedly the truth that we are the children of Israel. Because we're in a place that it was said that we are not the people. Now, the people are starting to understand and recognize that we are the sons of the living power, man. And it had to take an Edomite to bring this out, man, for Jake to believe it. But the apostles and elders have been prophesying his word for many years, man, almost 40 plus years. And it'll take an Edomite to tell a Jake, I'm speaking of a Jake in the world, to tell him that you are the sons of the living power, man. But there's no doubt about it now. There's no way to dodge it now. Esau can say we're not, but it's plain, man. It's plain to him. He is being seen. He's being shown before his face, man. He can't deny it anymore, man. Because his own people are saying that now. His own people are saying it. Even you see that guy said he was a small hatter, man. He's saying it. This is Baruch 4, and I'm going to just get the point. I'm going to start in verse 4. It says, O Israel, happy are we, for things that are pleasing to power are made known unto us. See that the Lord did not give them the law, statutes, commandments. He didn't give them his law, man. He didn't have a covenant with them. He had it with us, man. And he woke us back up to know who we are. And now we know what pleases the Lord, man. It's in us now, man. This word is growing in us. So we're knowing what's pleasing to the Lord, man. And the elect are happy now, man. We continue to grow in faith. We continue to grow in the spirit because we know the Lord is showing us. He's showing us that he is with us because his word is coming to pass. Verse 4 again, it says, O Israel, happy are we, for things that are pleasing to power are made known unto us. Be of good cheer, my people, the memorial of Israel. You were sold to the nations, not for your destruction, but because ye moved power to wrath. Ye were delivered unto the enemies. And see, we know for a fact that we was given over to them. These Edomites could not take us over without the hand of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua, man. They wouldn't be able to do it. So now that's the reason why this story in the spirit is so beautiful. Because the Lord is going to come back and take them down. And that's the reason why the Lord wants to have faith in him. Because he's going to show his power. He's going to show us his power. That's why he built them up. That's why he gave them all the technology they needed to build them up, to tear them down, man. But our faith should be increasing. Our faith should be increasing more and more, man. Because we see the Lord's, man, he's shaking his hand over this place, man. Verse 7, it says, For ye provoke him that made you by sacrificing unto devils and not unto power. And that's the reason why we're in a situation now, man. 2/3 of our people are continuing to sacrifice unto devils and not to Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua, man. And when you come into this truth, you have to die to this world. You have to die to this world, man. You can't celebrate birthdays no more. You can't celebrate Christmas, man. You can't do the things of the world, man. You have to die to this world, man. And you have to understand the reason why you're doing what you're doing is because you have faith in the Lord. You believe in his word, man. And see, a lot of people can't understand it, man. Like now, you know what I'm saying? It's summertime coming. You want to go on vacation and you don't want to do this. You want to do that. But that's of the world, man. We see in this world passing away, man. Where can you go when you have a good time and then have to come back into hell again, man? You can't escape this, man. So the best thing to do is die to this world, man, and just push the word, man. The Lord is showing us we at the end. The Lord is showing you at the end, man. We finna have the kingdom of heaven forevermore, man. Never to be taken out of power. Never to be out of the good graces of the Lord, man. Seeking Yahweh by Shem Yahushua and praising him. This is 1 Corinthians 15. I'll just get the point. It says, awake to righteousness and sin not, for some have not the knowledge of power. I speak this to your shame, man. And we're speaking this to the 2/3 shame, man. You want to come back in the kingdom of heaven and had an opportunity to repent and return to the Lord. And the Lord sent men to teach you, and you denied it, man. You rejected it. You thought that, and the Lord wouldn't set it up that way. He wouldn't set it up that way to bring in people to repent to him. He wouldn't do it like that. He would have you a building, you would have a church. But it's going to be to your shame, man. The men you see on the highways and byways prophesying this word, you're going to know that those was the true man of the living power, man. Awake to righteousness and sin not, for some have not the knowledge of power. I speak this to your shame, man. 2/3 of our people, we speak this to your shame, man. Because we had to put off this flesh to inherit the kingdom of heaven, man. Not clubbing every weekend, man. Not trying to, you know what I'm saying? Your body got to look this way to impress somebody else, man. This is over with, man. The flesh is finna perish. Nothing is going into the kingdom of heaven that is corrupted like our flesh is, man. You have to put this off, man. Not saying, you know what I'm saying, don't work out and shit like that. No, it ain't that. It's just some people love the flesh. They love their flesh, man. But we seeking something greater than this flesh, man. We seeking the kingdom of heaven, man. Putting on new bodies, man. Having new bodies, man. Spiritual. Having a new covenant, man, where we can never go off, man, and please the Lord, man. We was only created to please the Lord, man. Just as the angels and everything else. There's no way around it, man. So you either understand it now or you die to understand it, man. This is Baruch 3 in verse 1. It says, O Yahweh by Shem Yahushua Almighty, power of Israel, the soul in anguish, the troubled spirit crieth unto thee. Hear, O Yahweh by Shem Yahushua, and have mercy, for thou art merciful, and have pity upon us, because we have sinned before thee. For thou endurest forever, and we perish utterly. O Yahweh by Shem Yahushua Almighty, thou power of Israel, hear now the prayers of the dead Israelites and of their children, which have sinned before thee, and not hearken unto the voice of thee, their power, for which cause these plagues cleaveth unto us. And we have went off, man. But the Lord, you see, and he's hearing our prayers now. He's waking us up, man. The elect are no longer dead Israelites, man. As we was in the world, now the Lord is spiritually changing our mind, man, to understand who he is and who we are. And now the plagues are coming off of us, Deuteronomy 30:7, and going on to our enemies, man. That alone should wake you up to understand, man, something is wrong with our people, man. You can go on social media alone and just look at our people, man, how downtrodden and how bad they are in condition to every other person, man. It's like every other nation of people, man. But the elect are waking up, man. I've woken up. And we patiently wait on our Lord to give us this change, man. This change we're seeking for, man. To just be righteous in the eyes of the Lord, man. and to do the will of the Lord and not go off, man. Not be wicked. Because, man, it grieves your spirit, man. You see your people, man, all fucked up, man, on drugs. You know what I'm saying? In a bad situation, man. This is Romans 12. And I'm going to drop down to it. Drop down to verse 18. It says, it said, if it be possible, as much as lieth in you, live peaceable with all men. And that's what we're doing, man. We're living peaceable with all men, man. Because we know this is not our fight, man. This is the Lord's fight, man. Because he's coming back in his kingdom. And then revenge will be given, man. It says, dearly beloved, avenge not yourselves. See that? We ain't supposed to do nothing, man. But rather give place unto wrath, for it is written, vengeance is mine. And that's the reason why we're not going and trying to go against the small hatters and do anything like that. We know we are the children of Israel now. But the Lord said, vengeance is mine. I will repay, saith Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. So we're not trying to get a carnal kingdom, man. We're not trying to do anything physically to no man. We're just prophesying the word, man. The Lord has set us up as prophets to prophesy his return and prophesy to his people. That's our job. So, yeah, Esau's tongue is falling on us. He's telling us who we are. You know what I'm saying? And he said, well, they would do what we did to them. You know what I'm saying? That's what Esau's biggest fear. Is Jake ever rise up and do what they did to us to them? That's his biggest fear. But it's in the hands of the Lord, man. Vengeance is mine. I will repay, saith Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. And that's all we need to know, man. The Lord is on our side, and the vengeance belongeth to him. He's going to repay. And that's what we're patiently waiting for, man. All the wrong that has been done to us is going to be paid back, man. And we believe that. So he said, man, he should give the blacks reparations. Why? It's too late, man. The Lord is on his way, man. The Lord is on his way. This is Zephaniah 3 in verse 8. It says, therefore wait ye upon me, saith Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, till the day that I rise up to the prey. For my determination is to gather the nations, that I may assemble the kingdoms to pour upon them my indignation, even all my fierce anger. For all the earth shall be devoured with the fire of my jealousy, man. So vengeance is the Lord, man. Now, who want to step in the way and do anything to those Edomites, man? What can you do to these Edomites that the Lord is not going to do to them, man? There's nothing you can do, man. There's nothing you can go and fuss and none of that shit, man. Go and sign treaty. There's nothing you can do, man. Wait upon the Lord, man. The vengeance is his, man. You just heard what he just said. Even all my furious anger, man. Let me get this in another translation just to make it even even colder than what that sound, man. New Living Translation says, therefore be patient, saith Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. Soon I will stand and accuse these evil nations. For I have decided to gather the kingdoms of the earth and pour out my furious anger and fury on them. All the earth will be devoured by the fire of my jealousy. So ain't no weapon can rival the fierce anger of the Lord. You know, these groups that, man, want to go and have Esau's blessing, and man, we're going to wait on the Lord, man. Because you can't get as mad as the Lord, man. Your spirit won't allow you to get as mad as the Lord, man. Good News Translation says, just wait. Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua says, man, that's what we patiently doing, man. Just wait. And that's a Jake saying it itself. Because, you know, Jacob get mad at the basketball court or something, you know, anything. He said, just wait. I'm you know what I'm saying? You know how Jake get. But that showed you this is the spirit of the Lord, man. Just wait. Said Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua. He says, wait for the day when I rise to accuse the nations. I have made up my mind to gather nations and kingdoms in order to let them feel the force of my anger. That's plain. The whole earth will be destroyed by the fire of my fury, man. Woo, man. Man, it's great, man. Judgment coming, man. Esau's tongue is falling on itself, man. And we know his time is running short, man. So I'm going to end it there, Lord willing. It was edifying. Shalom.